Hello everyone. This strange yet familiar voice is Mike. The name of the channel is Play More Games. And back with a short video today to give you a look at what's on the table and what's not on the table. More on that in a bit. So, I feel like I usually say some sort of variation on this at the start of my videos, but I do apologize that I haven't been uploading a lot recently. I've been very busy with work. And frankly, the winter seasons are kind of difficult for me. I usually end up with low motivation and things like that. Today we're going to be looking at Kharkov Battles. That's what I've got set up on the table. But before we do that, I do want to just make a friendly public service announcement. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen that I listed a bunch of games for auction, so I just wanted to go over that here. And if that doesn't interest you, I would skip ahead to when you can see the counters. I'll move this box and we'll just have counters. So basically my plea here is, what I posted on Twitter was that I needed to raise some funds for unexpected expense, and fortunately I can say that I've met that. But I'm still looking to pare down my collection, one, because it's grown rather large. Two, I need to free up some space, need to raise some cash. I'm looking to maybe move this year or the next, so when I move I don't want to transport 200 games with me. It's not 200, it's probably more like 150. But here's what we have. Everything is in great condition unless I say otherwise. We have the African Campaign Designer Signature Edition for 40, Amateurs to Arms for 60, Atlanta is Ours for 85, both Axis Empires games 60 each, Barbarossa Kiev to Rostov, that's East Front Series, 125. Bitter Woods for 50, Black Swan for 75, Blitz, A World in Conflict for 60, Decision at Kasserine for 50, East Front for 70, Eurofront for 60, France 44, DSE for 40, Great Crisis of Frederick II for 60, Here I Stand 500th Anniversary Edition for 85, Lamps Are Going Out 2nd Edition for 80, Liberty Roads for 85, Mr. Madison's War with mounted map boards for 75, NATO Cold War Goes Hot DSE Edition 100, Next War Poland for 70, Next War Taiwan I listed as 200, Plan Orange for 50, Reds for 60, Roads to Gettysburg 2 I listed that for 220, SPQR New and Shrink for 70, Stonewall Jackson's Way Battles of Bull Run for 175, Tainted Grail King's Pledge Edition for 350. That's basically what I paid for it. Played it once or twice, but there's no reason why it couldn't be played again. Unconditional Surrender World War II in Europe, 150. That includes the mounted map boards. Versailles 1919, 55. Victory Roads for 60, and West Front 2 for 60. So I appreciate you listening to all that. If you're interested in it, there'll be a link in the description of this video. And I noticed my battery is about to die, so I'm going to pause it here. Alright, so I've charged this up hopefully long enough to make it through the end of the video. So that was my list of games for sale. You can pause through my collection too. The only things that I really want to keep are World in Flames, GTS, OCS, Coin, CSS. For now, anyway. Oh, and the Eagles series, I really like that. So if you see something there and it's not listed, just, send me a message. So, I thank you for your patronage and your support. So let's take a look at this. This is Kharkov Battles, and this is one of the most recent titles from Compass Games. It's a follow-on. It's both a prequel and a sequel to the Fall Blau. In this you get 3 scenarios, so like a campaign scenario, a second Kharkov, and a third Kharkov scenario. This is the setup for the third Kharkov. Also you get a linking campaign with the first one, and you also get a January campaign. Starts in January 43. So, this is my first playthrough of the system, so I'm not an expert in it yet, but let's follow my finger, alright, and I will show you the perimeter. So, this row here, 30th row, is the lower bound, so this row of hexes, and this row here, which is the 42nd row, is the northern bound. Now, there are fronts that exist on both sides beyond that, but they're not in play. So as the Axis player, you need to maintain one unit on either side. But here's the setup, and I'll zoom in a second. We have a massive panzer formations here, and up through here. Here we have infantry kind of holding the line facing off against the Soviets, and the Soviets, to their credit, have mostly infantry divisions surrounding Kharkov. So what does the Axis have to do to win? Well, the Axis needs to take both Kharkov hexes, here and here, and then either this hex here, or another one that's like directly south here. So let's... Okay, so there's a couple more things I need to do for setup in this game. Some of these units, the letter strength units, start with a strength chit already pulled for them, so it's a variable combat chit system. So I need to do that before setup is complete. But here you can kind of get a closer look at the panzers, and they are squaring off against these Soviet infantry divisions across a river, so they do have the opportunity to kind of like push north and then isolate these, kind of like chop in half here, and make a push on Kharkov. And then, you know, once that happens, the Soviets will be forced to withdraw here in the north, lest they, you know, get enveloped. So I'm really excited to play this. I'm going to play this on New Year's Day, and, you know, God willing, I'll shoot a little camera action of it. Okay, so I guess the last thing I want to do is I want to give a quick update on Absolute Victory. Okay, so here's Absolute Victory, all nestled inside its box. As you can see, it's not set up on the table because a personal tragedy, obviously that's embellishment, the leg of this table like completely snapped off. And you can't really see it, but like these look stripped to me. The wood is broken. I don't even know if I trust it. I don't think I can fix it. And you know, I let my cat come in here, and I don't know if I really, I don't know if I really trust that. So all of this has to get thrown away. And let me tell you, that was a bummer, because I had the game set up and I was playing it, and then that happened, and that sucked. All of the motivation I had for that game just gone. So obviously can't set up a game on it, so it's one of the things I kind of want to use. Any games I might sell. I might get a new table once I move, or if I decide to stay here. So for now, swinging back over here past the tripod, I just have the one 72 by 30 folding table, so that'll have to do for now. You can play plenty of one map games, and then you can play two map games that are end to end as opposed to north and south. So anyway, thanks for watching. Now we'll try to be more motivated in the new year to play some of these games, and you know, happy gaming. I hope you have a safe and happy new year.